Alright. Welcome to the Flow Broadcast, 24/7 sports news, live interviews, and media coverage. I'd like to give thanks to my sponsors, DD and Bates, JB Handy Pro Services LLC, and Quit Bitchin' Collision. I'll give you their website a little bit later on, but right now I want to say my respect to Carter Williams right now that is in the ICU fighting for his life right now. I haven't heard anything going on. So I'd like to welcome my co-host, Anthony Tiger Cruz. We're going to do a 30-second prayer for Carter Williams for his full recovery. Let's go. All right. Full recovery.
Get better. God bless you, man. Get better.
All right. So we're going to be bringing on Mr. Lopez. I just sent him a message, so he'll be up here in a minute.
Cool.
Tony Lopez has been fighting for a long time. He's a great fighter. MMA. I believe he did a little bit of boxing. He's doing BKFC right now, bare knuckle fighting.
How many bare knuckle fighting he's done?
As of right now, I think, as far as I know, I think he did about, oh crap, anywhere from 12, 15. We'll have to ask him that. I think about 12.
Bare knuckle?
Yeah, bare knuckle.
Wow.
I think he done a few. He's
Wow.
He started a few years back. I will have to ask him. I can't count right now.
Yeah.
So he's a real tough guy, man. He's good. Tall.
He looks tough.
All right, here he comes. All right, everybody, welcome. Let's get him on my show. There you go. Welcome, Tony Lopez. How you doing, man?
Good. How you doing?
Tony Kryptonite Lopez. That's what I'm talking about. How you doing? Anthony Tiger Cruz here.
Good. How you doing?
How is it? Good, buddy.
Me and him were just talking right now. How many years you been fighting that bare knuckle fight right now? How many fights have you had?
3 fights.
Okay. Yeah. He was just curious about that. I forgot. I know you did rough MMA out here in Arizona. You still got the belt. You're still the heavyweight champion. So it was good meeting you there. So give everybody a little bit about yourself.
All right. Well, I love fighting. I have any kind of fighting there is, whether it's MMA, kickboxing, bare knuckle, all that kind of stuff. I'm there, and I've done it all. I've got belts in MMA. I've got belts in Muay Thai. Still haven't got in bare knuckle, but that's still new. So, it's in the future.
Nice.
So how's your training going right now during this virus crisis? I know you've been waiting to get some fights getting in there. Have you been training really hard?
Not as hard as I should be, because I was just enjoying I guess the time off, because I never had time to not do anything. And this is the first time where I don't have fights, don't have work, nothing was there. So I actually enjoyed probably about 4 weeks of just benching at home. And after that, started doing the honeydew list. And then from there, slowly started getting back into it, back into shadow boxing, kind of stuff. But it's been about 2 months since the training part.
That's good. It's funny. Like sometimes we have to be pushed to take time off to recover. You know what I'm saying? People, recovery and training is just important. So sometimes situation like this pushes us to lay back and recover, because there's no fights, like you said. There's no fights in the menu right now. So it's like, you know what? Let me take advantage and recover.
Definitely.
Yeah, yeah.
So when I seen you out here fighting at Rough MMA, I'm not sure if you remember me or not. Um, what is it like to fight Rough MMA out here? Different from Bear KFC. You're the heavyweight champion in Rough MMA, right?
Yeah, I am. I mean, I mean, it's the same kind of crowd, because everybody's into it. I mean, it's great when it's MMA or bare knuckle. I mean, it's still when the fans are there, they're there to watch the fights, And if you put on the show you're supposed to put on, I mean, everybody what it is into it, win or lose and stuff. So I mean, fighting in Arizona, I like it a lot. Just because it's different, from Cali and stuff like that, from everywhere else. It's a lot. Most of the time, it's hotter there, unless I'm up in Flagstaff, and up there, it's nice and cool. What I love about up there is the altitude. If you ain't ready for that, high altitude, it's going to get you. So I mean,
Yep.
there's a lot of, whether it's high altitude or down to close to sea level. I mean, it's just it's a different animal out in Arizona.
Definitely, definitely. How you compare doing straight MMA fighting compared to bare knuckle? Easier, harder, or it's hard, but the strategy is different. What do you think?
Well, for me, I mean, MMA is a lot easier than bare knuckle
You
because
think
I got
so?
more options. I got more options, if
Right, right,
I ain't doing good on my feet, hey, let's try and go to the ground or let's push them up against the cage, different strategy. Bare knuckle,
right,
it's like, hey, you got your hand and you better be on point or it ain't going to be your night.
right.
So,
That's
yeah,
right. True, true,
that's just how it is right there.
true. Okay.
So Anthony is going to be fighting his first bare knuckle. We don't know when. Hopefully, we'll find out soon. So, out of all the fights you had at bare knuckle, who was your toughest competitor? I'm
Well,
sorry.
I've only had out of my three fights, I've had only two opponents because Beltran was I fought him twice, and then I fought this guy named Jimmy Janet. And I mean, out of those two, I mean Beltran, he puts up a hell of a fight, and he don't back down. So I mean that made an exciting fight for me, and it was fun. That's what I love. When you want to fight, you want the guy to come at you. You don't want him to back down and take a few shots and that's it. It's over. I mean,
Right.
when it's back and forth. I mean, that's what you want. That's what I want at least in a fight.
Yeah, that's what makes a exciting fight anyway. I mean, if you can be the one throwing all the punches, not only makes the fight boring, it's like, I mean, then hands down, it's like you own him. But if you have somebody who's down, who's willing to trade with you, yeah, now we got to fight, and the
Yep.
fan loves that. The fan loves
Oh
that,
yeah. Yeah. I think back like when I only got one time that I watched Mike Tyson fight,
Right,
and that time, I knew. I mean, he had a record of under a minute, it'd be over,
right,
and I was
right.
like,
I
man,
agree with that.
do I pay the $40 to watch this? I mean, I know
Right,
it's going to be over quick, but do I do it? I did it
right.
once, and once only. That was it. That's all it took, man. I was like, nah, I don't need to pay $40 to know it's going to be over in a few seconds.
Yeah, yeah, but things like that you don't plan for it. You know what I'm saying? You hit
Oh
the
yeah,
guy in the right spot, and you knock him out. It's like, damn, that's not what I wanted, but I take the win anyway.
yeah. Well, I won't argue with that, but
But it is what it is. I mean, that's fighting. You never know what's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? So, like you said, go there and be ready, and give the fans a show.
yep.
So, Tony, I don't want to throw you on the bus right now about this, but weeks ago I've been sharing you about the fight with Briggs and Mike Tyson. What's your thoughts on that? Like, are you gonna try to challenge either of them, or
Oh, you know what? I'm always open to anyone, and I mean, I would love an opportunity to fight Mike Tyson, because of who he is.
Right.
One, it's to challenge myself and see where I stand. As a straight hands fight. Just with my hands. Hey, am I good enough? Yeah. You can say Mike Tyson is old, but a lot of people say about me that I'm old. But hey, age really don't matter. I mean, if you got your skills down and you got your technique, I mean, hey, you
Yeah,
better watch out. You better watch
I
out.
agree.
So, I
I
mean,
agree.
I would love to test myself out with Mike Tyson. And Briggs, on the other hand, I don't know too much about Briggs. All I know is, I mean, yeah, he's done some stuff, got himself a big following and stuff like that. And that's about all I know about him. But at the same time, I'm like, hey, if he wants to, if so say if he wanted to, go do the bare knuckle thing and work his way to the top, I mean, he's got to work his way to the top. Don't just put him at the top and say, okay, here's your shot. Take it. Because I mean that ain't fair to everybody else who's trying to climb that ladder. So
Right.
yeah, I mean, I'd love to fight both of them. One, Briggs, just to let him know, hey, look, hey, this is where you're at. This is how tough we are here. You just can't jump in and think, yeah, you're gonna walk all over everybody. And it's just a great time right there with Mike Tyson.
Yeah, I mean, and bare knuckle is I don't care what other guys have done in the past. Bare knuckle is a different animal. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah,
And I mean, and a lot of these guys, you could be a good boxer, a good kickboxer, a good MMA guy. Bare knuckle, the fighting is different, strategy is different. Every punch does count because it's bare knuckle. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
I don't care how good you are, it tips you once. That's it. It's done with. So yeah. You see it. So I'm not mentioning his name, but because I know him, but I see a lot of guys who pro boxer doing bare knuckle, and the strategy is way different compared to what they were doing boxing. All of a sudden, they're more defensive. They don't want to get hit as much. Bare knuckle.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
to me, you don't feel the difference when you get hit, but
Right.
face shows it. When
Oh
it's
yeah.
on there,
Oh yeah.
it starts swelling. I mean, it's
Oh yeah.
different. It's way
Oh yeah.
different. I mean, you're like, okay, I got hit, whatever. But all of a sudden, you're like, wait a minute, why am I bleeding or why am I
Oh
swelling? What's going
yeah.
on? It's different.
You don't realize how easy it is to cut somebody bare knuckle until you
Oh,
get hit.
yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
But that's street fighting. We used to do that in the street anyway. So we're getting paid now. That's all.
Yeah, that's right.
So I notice are you in a gym right now? Are you training with a coach trainer right now at your local gym, or is that the gym you own?
This is my gym at my home. I got a
Nice.
in-home gym, so I got everything I need here. And the one I got two. This one right here is my daughter's. Mine's out back in the garage. So
Nice, nice.
this is a smaller version of what I got in the back. So, but yeah, no,
That's cool.
my
That's cool
coach,
because
my wife. So
yeah, no, that's cool because in times like this, whether you get injured or you forced to take time off, listen, you can still maintain at home. A lot of guys don't
oh,
have that, so that's good. That's good.
yeah, no, I mean, I love doing everything here at home. And then when I need to get my sparring or my rolling in, that's when I know I'll call up on the gym and say, hey, let me do some cross training, go over there and roll around or spar, and then get that part and make sure I'm on point with everything else.
Right. Smart. That's smart.
So right now, I know you're heavyweight. Do you expect anytime soon to go to like 185? I think that's the next weight class, I believe, in bare knuckle fighting. Do you expect to go that low?
No, you know what? I mean, maybe 3 years ago I would have said yes, but since I am getting older, the weight ain't coming up; it's going up more. So I passed 230 pounds. I said, you know what? That's a little too much to drop to go down, in weight. So now it's like, you know what? I'm going to stay at this weight and just fine tune it. Make sure it works with me, not against me. The heavier I get,
Right. I mean, well, how tall are you, Tony?
6'5".
Yeah. I don't think 185 will be 6'5".
No, you know what?
That's too low for 6'5".
I've seen guys that are 6'3" that fight at 185 and stuff, and I'm like, man, you look like a walking skeleton. So I mean, it's
Yeah,
too
it's too big.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hear you. That
So
happened to
what's
me.
your all right, go ahead.
No, no, that happened to me
Go
when I was
ahead.
kickboxing. I used to fight 185, and they wanted me to go down to 165, and my limit is 170.
Uh
You
huh.
know, go to show you how 5 pound extra. If go below 170, it's like I have no gas, no strength. I could
Yeah.
go as low as 170. Below that, even though it's 5 pounds extra, don't sound like a lot, but you're already depleting yourself all that time. It
Oh
makes a
yeah.
big difference. It makes a big difference.
Yeah. You might feel good, like, okay, I made weight, I'm down here. But when you get
Right,
in there and start exchanging,
right.
like, oh man, I'm getting tired a little quicker. I don't have the same power. Yeah, it takes a lot
Listen,
out of you.
yeah, no, one of my fights, that's what happened. I was overweight by 2 pounds. They said no. Usually they allow 1 pound, 1 pound, two
Yeah.
pounds over the limit. You know what I'm saying? They said no. I had to go outside the parking lot and run it. Coming inside, I only lost 1 pound. They said no either. When they saw me struggle, they was like, oh, you know what? We take the fight. The dude kicked my ass for 5 rounds. No lie.
Yeah.
I only had strength to throw one good punch. After that, weak. I don't even know how to survive it, to be honest. I guess
Yeah.
the Latino blood, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? but after that, never again. After that, I was like, you know what? This is my weight class. I'm good here. Thank you.
Yeah.
What's the
I've had
toughest
some
weight
other
class in
things.
the bare
What's
knuckle?
that?
When you think the toughest weight class in bare knuckle fighting right now?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, because I mean, no matter, I gotta say, the toughest to me is always gonna be heavyweight because they're big guys. But see, you got a lot of in the lower weights, you got more options, so there's more variety to choose from. So that's what I mean. To say tougher, you can't only say tougher. You can say the words that are more challenges. I mean, I say in the lower weight classes because there's more options, more people that say, hey, well, I got this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy. I got like 50 guys here at lower weights. Where the heavyweights, hey, I got my 20 guys, and that's it. That's all we got. So where are we gonna go from? So it just depends on how you see it, whether you're looking at just how strong someone is with their skills or how many people are in that one weight category.
Right.
Yeah, I agree. I agree that happens in all combat sports, whether it's MMA, kickboxing, boxing, not bare knuckle. The heavyweight class always been real small. It's not really
Yeah.
that. There's not like 30 dudes fighting in the heavyweight division. I mean, it's tough. So, but they always bring it. You got the top five in the world, and like give them a good show, and give the audience what they want to see. Hey, it makes it exciting.
Oh, definitely. You can say too is if you want to say hey, which is the toughest? Well, go from every weight class and say, hey, you know what? Put them against heavyweight. Will they last?
No, no, not a heartbeat. No, no. I would not do it. I would not do it. I mean, no. And I like to get hit. I'm a kind of fighter. I like to get hit. But if they tell me, Cruz, you want to go up to light heavyweight, be like, hell no, never. But everybody's different, I guess.
So, Tony, what's your expectation right now as a fighter? What's going to be your goal? Are you going to retire soon? You're going to keep fighting and try to get the BK title belt around your waist? What are we looking at?
Well, I'm hoping give my opportunities to work my way to the top, and whoever the champ is at the time when I make it there to get a shot at the title. I mean, I'm not looking at retiring anytime soon. I might look at slowing down how much I fight because I usually fight anywhere from 10 and more a year, 10 fights a year or more. So I'm looking at kind of maybe 5 or 6 a year, cut down by half or something like that, just to slow down. And I do have some of my kids that are looking to want to get into MMA. So, give them some proper training, and make sure they're doing their thing the right way so that when they go step into the ring, they know what they're doing and don't have to like, oh man. did I learn this? Do I know this, or what do I do here? So,
Good,
yeah,
good. I mean, that's all you could do. Take it one fight at a time. I mean, it's there's no rush. You know what I'm saying? When opportunity, is there for you, take it. If not, listen, keep training, keep fighting. Sooner or later, it will come to you. You know what I'm saying? So, there's no rush.
yeah. I'm like I said, I'm enjoying it too. When I go out there, I enjoy every fight. Whether it's MMA, bare knuckle, kickboxing, boxing, whatever it is, I'm enjoying the
Right,
moment. Because I'm like, hey, this could be my last fight. Who knows?
right.
I look at that's how I look at it. Hey, this fight. What if I get hurt? What if something happens? Whatever. So I'm enjoying every single time I go out there.
That was my mentality too. I mean, because I never cared about the belts. I retired as a three-time champion in kickboxing, and then went to do MMA on the Team Hensel Gracie in New York. And I had the same attitude. I didn't care about about the championship or who's the champion. I just enjoyed the fight because I knew
Yeah.
that as long as I'm doing good, the opportunity will come no matter what. So what's the rush?
Yep.
I hear you.
So, what kind of nutrition is you doing right now? Are you eating a lot of like meat, fish to keeping that body in shape? You know what I mean?
About me,
Well,
he's not doing that. He's not doing that.
my wife right now, she's saying I'm trying to keep the round shape going, but I don't see it. I tell her, man, I'm just looking sexy. She said
Man.
quarantine has not been good to me.
Right.
But
Hey.
I mean, for me, like I said, I've gained a little bit of weight, but my whole life, that's all it's been trying to gain weight. I was back in my 20s. I was 6'5", 178 pounds.
Damn.
That's skinny. So every I mean, from then to now, every year, every 10 pounds I gain, every 5 pounds I gain, I'm like, yes, can I keep it? So
Right.
right
Right.
now, I'm about between 245, 250, and I'm happy
Okay.
because I'm like, yeah,
Okay.
I'm finally looking like a big guy. Because to me,
Right.
I always just look like a tall, skinny guy. Now I'm
Right.
like, maybe I look like a tall, big guy now.
Uh,
So I'm just trying to make sure, like I said, I don't want that extra weight to slow me down. So I make sure I
right.
go out there and run, make sure that cardio is still good, and I can still move. And because if it starts slowing me down, first thing the wife's going to say is, hey, you need to lose some weight. And that's the
That's right.
one thing I don't want to lose. I don't want to lose no weight. So,
I think you will see it. You know what I'm saying? Because you're a veteran. You've been fighting for a long time. I think it comes to a point where you gain some weight. Then when you start moving, you feel like damn, like it's getting a little harder, or my endurance is not there, or my speed is getting a little slow. I guess this weight is too much. Time to lose a little bit. But as long as you feel good, your endurance is there, your speed is still there, your strength is still there. Like you say, I mean, you're 6'5", you got a lot of room. But as long as good weight and you feel comfortable with it, yeah, why not?
yeah. Well, I know, like the first time I was about 215 and I shot up to 240 because I lost
Wow.
a big guy, so I wanted to pack on some weight. So I talked to a weightlifter and all that. He told me what to do, so I did. And I shot up. But when I
Yep.
shot that quick, that fast, I was like slow as hell. I mean, nothing,
Yeah.
nothing was what cardio was way down because he said you can't run if you want to gain weight.
Wow.
And so
That's
I mean,
right.
it was just a bad mess,
Yeah,
But
it
like I
was.
said, it's been now you can say it's been a good 15 years of slowly every year. I gain two,
Right.
3 pounds
Right.
and puts it on.
Right.
So it ain't like it's just a big old weight drop on me. I'm getting
Right.
little by little, so I don't feel a big old effect like, oh man, I'm fat. Oh, I can't
Right.
move. So it's for me, I feel good. It's working right.
Yeah, but that happens. That happens with both sides. Whether you gain weight fast or lose weight fast, you're gonna feel it. You know what I'm saying? But that's a smart way to do it. Whether you go lose weight or gain weight, slowly, because you're
Yep.
you're gonna lose. The faster you lose or gain it, you're gonna sacrifice endurance. You're always
Oh
gonna
yeah.
sacrifice strength. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you lost the weight, you gained the weight, but for fighting is different, man. For fighting, it's a whole different animal,
Oh
man.
yeah.
Yeah, I'll bring up something real quick. I watched you at the Rough MMA. You were fighting David Soapy, I think that's his name.
Yeah.
That was a real good fight. He was a lot bigger than like he was big guy. You guys had like after I think the second round, you guys started like losing all your energy. So what is it? All the training is what slows you guys down when you're in that ring and you start fighting. What what more can you do to keep your energy going the whole 3 rounds without wearing
So,
yourself
well,
out?
see, it's not the training that slows me down at all. It's the training that keeps me going. Because what slows me down is all those like when I fought Dale Soapy, it was it was it was a fight. You know, he wasn't quitting, I wasn't quitting. We were both going at each other, and I was getting tired. And you throw so many punches, so many kicks. I mean, you grab each other, you clinch up all that stuff, you get
Yeah.
tired. You know,
Yeah.
and well, the thing is, how much cardio do you have to keep going? You know, that's what it is. And I mean, that fight, I remember, that I was trying everything I could. I mean, Soapy's a tough guy. You know, he can take a hit because I hit him with everything I could. I mean, I seen his head flop back so many times. I was like, this got to be the one. This got to be the one. Man, he never went down. You know, so I mean,
Wow.
it's
Oh, we
just
did.
I said it's the training is what kept me going. If I hadn't trained, probably maybe 2 rounds, and I would have been done. You know,
Wow. Good advice. Good advice.
yeah.
That was a hell of a good fight. Part of my language. I mean that I was expecting from you. Watching all your videos, you would have knocked him out in the first round. But man, he never wouldn't fall down. I was like, man, come on. So I mean, it was a long fight. I enjoyed that fight. I hope I can see more of that.
Some guys are like that. Some guys like you're hitting with the sink. It's like, damn, man.
Yeah,
Yeah. I hate those kind of guys.
Yeah, but that's not only proves how good you are, but also gives the people a show too.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, I know no matter what. I mean, I hate fighting those kind of guys, but that's what makes
Right.
it fun when you fight. When you
Ah,
find someone like that,
ah,
I'd rather fight a guy like Soapy, go 5
right,
rounds going at it,
right,
than to fight someone else and it'd be over in the first round. Because then I'm
right.
like,
I
man,
agree.
what did I
I
train all
agree.
that time for? You when you train, you want to
Right.
put it out there and make sure hey your training's working if it's good, not just like oh man over 1 round, man. That's nah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, I hear you. I hear you. But no,
it,
that's good. That's a testament to your character, because a lot of guys, whether they train good or not, once they start getting tired, the confidence also goes down too as they get tired, and then it becomes a battle of will. Who wants it more? So
Yeah.
I mean, there you go.
all right, Tony. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring another guest on. His name is David Morgan. He's gonna
Uh oh.
be he's teaming with CNC
CNC
Management.
management.
Yeah, he wants to get a couple of advices from you,
All
and
right.
I hope you can stay a little bit longer if you can.
All right.
Cool.
Let me get him on. So, give us a little bit. Do you train little kids, like little small kids, up to 12, 13 years old? Like
Mm, myself?
your family? Like
You're
you said,
asking
you
me,
have a
right?
daughter, right? Uh, yeah, Tony. Do you train a group of kids in your small gym and stuff I have, or you just train yourself?
No. Right now, like I said, I mean, the small kids I train are my kids. They go from 3 years old up to 17 to 18 years old. That's what I train. I mean, I've trained small kids in the past. I it's fun, but right now, that's not. I don't like to train small kids because just of I guess of where I am now. I'd rather train adults, or actually, I want to train fighters. I don't like training people that just want to get in shape because sometimes I'm like, nah, because I want to teach someone what I know, the stuff I know, techniques, skills, and all that, so I can see them use them. If someone
Right.
wants to get in shape, it's like great, but at the same time, I'm like, nah, I don't want to. To me, not that it's a waste of time, But to me, there's so many people out there that can train, get people in shape, and that's great. Go to those people. So when you come to me, it's
Right.
because you want to learn to fight. So I can teach you how to fight. I can teach you how to get in shape, but I don't want to do that. I just want to teach you how to fight.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I used to train before I injured my arm real bad, so I can't fight anymore. So I'm a point. I saw people when they're training, they're all like, "I just want to get in shape. I don't want to fight." Well, some of the coaches are like gym owners. They'll tell them up front, "You want to be if you want to come in my gym and train to be a fighter, I'm willing to help you out. But if you just want to lose weight and get fit, there's like gyms out there and go there." Do you think do you think that's a good advice, or I don't know how to say that. Help
Well,
me out, Anthony.
I'd say yes, because that's kind of like almost what I just said right now. There's a lot of people out there that can train or get anybody in shape. And but
Right.
if you want to come to me, or if you want to go to a gym that specializes in fighters and stuff like that, you can't go over there and say, "I just want to get in shape. Teach me everything you know." Because to them, they're like, "Hey, no, no, it's a business. I'm here to make money off my fighters. I'm here to show them what I got and get them famous and get myself famous through them because they're doing everything I'm showing them, stuff like that." So yeah, no, if you want to get in shape, go to 24-hour fitness or LA Fitness, a regular gym. They got trainers there and they can get you in shape. You go want to learn MMA. You want to learn MMA? You can go to an MMA gym, but it's more of a. From what I see now, it's more of learn jujitsu. Jujitsu is they teach everyone and anyone who wants to get in shape. They teach them jujitsu. They don't. MMA is more of a. Hey, you're learning MMA to fight to do something professional with it, not just to learn it. So I mean, it's just what it is. It's like the people that are doing this stuff is like, this is my job, my profession, and I got to make sure if you're coming over here, you want this to be your job and your profession. You want to excel in this sport. If you want to get in shape, hey, there's everybody else I can show you. I mean, it's not like so say being mean to them or rude or disrespectful. It's the way it is.
Yes, yes, some schools do that because that's why you have schools that have training camps. You got the camp, and those are guys who are trained to prepare for a fight. They don't just train anybody. And then they got schools where they could do whatever they want, but they got camps where only a handful could make it to the camp, and those guys are training to fight, not just to get in shape or whatnot.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, makes sense. Makes sense.
I mean, don't get me wrong too.
So
Actually, I know a gym where people go to get in shape, and it's like a kickboxing class, and
Right.
they run them through the drills, all that stuff. But you don't see the coach going over and fixing everybody. Oh hey, you got to
Right.
kick like this, or hey, you got to punch like this. No, they're just getting
Right.
in shape. So hey, throw this kick, throw this punch, do this combo, and that's what you
Right.
do. So that I mean, I see that part too. Like you just said, there's the training camp for the fighters, and then there's just the class for the people who
Okay.
want to get in shape.
That's right. That's right.
all right, guys. Here's my boy David Morgan from Arizona.
Ah,
What's up, man?
David, what's going
What's up,
on?
David?
What's up, man? I'm having a little difficulties here. I don't know if you guys can see me or not.
Yeah, we see you. We see you.
Oh, I don't see you guys.
Uh, you're jumping all over the place, but we see you.
Yeah, no. I'm trying to see because I don't see you guys. So,
uh,
but no, what's up, guys? How you guys doing?
well, we good. We good.
That's cool.
So I got Tony Lopez up here. He's a bare knuckle fighter. If I know this is your first time fighting, if you want to,
Yeah.
Tony.
Well, this will be my first time as a bare knuckle fighter. It's always kind of been a passion of mine ever since I was a kid, street fighting.
Right.
He,
But I,
he just left.
but now, how does it feel to fight bare knuckle? What's the difference?
Tony, that's for
He
you.
left on my.
Oh, he
He
loaded
just
up.
left. Yeah, he'll be right back out. He will be right
All right.
back. Oh, here he
What?
is. He's
How
having
come
fun.
I can't see you guys?
So, David,
Oh well.
So, David, give us a little detail about you. What you
About me,
your record?
I've
Yeah.
done, I've competed in probably over 40 fights. I've done boxing, kickboxing, MMA, all at the amateur level. I haven't competed pro yet. The reason I stopped actually kind of competing and didn't go pro is I had a son about 4 years ago, and I kind of limited my training. So I really didn't have the time. I had to work, and now I actually have time to train to go fight pro. But I don't know. Yeah, that's pretty much that on that part. But
Good, good.
so
So, I think you haven't met Anthony yet, but Anthony's part of the CNC management team.
nice.
So,
What's up, Anthony? Yeah, I've come across paths with him before. Just never really never got introduced.
Well,
I think I saw him
it's a
at
pleasure, Dave.
I think I saw him at Xavier Muay Thai once.
Really?
Yeah, Xavier
I've
Muay
been
Thai.
I've been all over the place, man. You know, I've been around different training camps all around the tri-state area. Competed with, I was part different teams. You know, so I've been around, man. Whether it's karate, kickboxing, MMA, now bare knuckle. I've
Right.
been around, man.
That's like I'm trying to add it to my list too.
You know, yeah. Growing up, I was a karate champion. I got a black belt on the Tiger King in the Bronx, '95. Full contact world champion, 3-time kickboxing champion on the Louis Bad Boy Ruiz, who's a 3-time world kickboxing champion. Michael Corleone, Jonas Nunez. Then I started training with Team Hansel Gracie, of course, with GSP and all those guys, and kicking my ass every day.
Hey, that'd be a fun, that'd be a good experience.
Oh,
So that'd be a
oh
fun
man!
experience.
Listen, the first 2 weeks I was there, I almost quit because the first 2 weeks white belts were submitting me. Okay, I thought I had a good, decent jiu-jitsu game. White belts were submitting me, and I told Henzo, you know what? I'm out of here. I said, Cruz, it takes time. Learn it. You know, be humble. Learn it first. It's not your thing. And guess what? He was right.
Especially in jiu-jitsu, it's a whole
Yeah.
nother level game,
Yeah,
for real.
especially when you go up against guys that know their thing. It's a whole different level. I thought I knew stuff. I didn't know nothing. You know?
so how's your training going right now, David? Are you being
It's
mentally prepared for tonight?
yeah, trying to. I mean, I'm still waiting to sign this contract. CNC's working on it, and we got some big things coming hopefully soon. But I'm trying to stay busy every day. So most gyms just got to open up back up so I can start more sparring.
Yeah, yeah,
Getting back on that level again. So because
yeah.
that's key right there to me is sparring. It's one thing to sit there and hit bags and hit mitts all day, but getting punched back in the face is a whole different thing. So,
No, it's a whole different ballgame. You could, no, you're right. You could punch bags and pads all you want, but if you're not actually sparring with somebody in front of you and get that timing, get that rhythm, get hit, and train your body to accept it, it's a whole different animal, you know?
that's the truth. But mentally, no, I'm feeling good about it, dude. I am gonna try to do a weight class at 135. I've only dropped down to 140 throughout my career. I fought in 140 to 170.
Okay.
But, I just think at how I've been eating and just keeping my weight, I've been able to keep my weight, sitting at 45, 50. So I feel good to dropping down to 35. If I don't like it, we can always move up. So
Right.
but that's kind of where I want to see myself as and see where it goes.
Okay. Is it easy for you to drop the weight or gain the weight?
Oh yeah, I gain weight. Yeah, I have a high metabolism, so regardless, I can drop weight real quick.
Right.
But no, I mean, most of my career so far, I've walked around 165, and I've been able to drop 15 pounds in a week. Yeah, in a week if I needed to, but that kills my body too much,
Yeah.
I try to stay. I don't know. I've been able to maintain pretty good level where I'm at right now. So we'll just see how I feel. We'll just see how I feel when I drop. So, like you were saying earlier, dropping too much weight, it takes away your power. It takes away a lot. But I hit hard, man. I hit real hard.
I tried it, and same thing. When I was young, I was a fast metabolism. When I started kickboxing, I was 150, and Lewis told me, Anthony, for 150, you too tall for 150. You got to gain weight. And I went from 150 all the way to 185. But having a fast metabolism, it helps to lose weight fast, but doesn't mean you're gonna have your strength. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So you have to figure out what weight can you lose and still maintain that strength. Because if you're gonna just lose weight to lose weight and they get tired and be slow, it's not worth it.
Not worth it at all. Not
You
at all.
know.
So,
But
I've been able to keep my speed pretty good. I actually almost feel a lot faster being at the weight I'm at right now because I'm a lot lighter.
Right.
I'm not carrying as much weight on me, but I've been working on my keeping my speed up and then also maintaining my power. So
yeah, and you feel it. You feel it. When you drop a certain weight, that you're not punching as hard as you used to, or your strength's not there. You feel it. You're like, you know what?
Oh, yeah.
Maybe 135 is not good for me. Let me go up a little bit.
Yeah.
You feel it.
Oh yeah. The only time I've ever been knocked out in my whole career, in my whole damn life, actually, I dropped to 140 pounds on like a 3-week notice, and I ended up going to the fight with a pinched nerve and everything. I got knocked out.
Wow. Yeah. Hey, it's not a shame. I've been there too. I lost one of my kickboxing fight by a technical knockout, but they made me lose in a 2-week notice. I had to drop to 165, and but guess what? I asked the dude to come up to my weight class. They said no.
Right. That's how you get those.
You know what I'm saying? Bums, man, bums.
How tall are you?
5'9".
5'9", so you're only an inch taller. I'm 5'8", so.
Yeah.
But,
So
I'm looking forward to everything, dude. I want something to go. This is pretty much going to be my outing anyways. Once everything's done with the bare knuckle,
Right.
I'm mainly working on opening up my own gym and everything right now. So
Cool.
that's kind of in the works.
Do you feel that bare knuckle training is different than MMA or boxing or kickboxing training, or you feel it's just the same, different strategy, whatever?
No, definitely different strategy. Because you're not hitting with
Hell yeah.
gloves. You have to be way more precise.
That's right.
At least I feel, because you're only hitting with your knuckles. You don't got no padding with the gloves.
Right.
So like boxing gloves, you could turn your wrist over and know where your thumb's going and everything. This is just more like I got to know where those 2 knuckles are going to be hitting. So it's
right.
For the most part, the training's kind of the same with my cardio, trying to keep my cardio up and everything like that. But my pad work and everything's been different because I've just been trying to focus on being a lot more technical.
Yeah, more technical and having more precision, because you want to make every punch count. Compared to boxing, kickboxing, MMA, whatever. Yeah, makes sense. Yeah, makes sense.
So in a way, it has been a little different. So I'm just excited to get back in and start sparring, man.
Yeah, you, me, a lot of people. I broke my partner. I own my own gym. I'm a co-owner of my own gym down here in Ohio with my partner Thunder. And a couple of weeks ago, before this happened, we were doing jiu-jitsu, and I took his back and sweep him, broke his ankle.
Ooh.
And yeah, it was the loudest break I ever heard in my life. You know what I'm saying? Thank God now he's better. So he's ready to put some sparring and kick my butt.
That's good. Yeah, I'll be getting myself back in a couple gyms. No, go ahead.
So Tony Lopez just
Oh no, I was just saying, I'm gonna be getting in with a couple gyms here that I work with, Barn and Shannon Ridge being one of them.
Yeah. Do you have a lot of sparring partners, or
Oh yeah.
Good.
So the main place I train out of or spar with is Legion MMA. Great group of guys. You got Daniel Madrid, who fights for LFA. You got a lot of guys. I get in there with Shannon Rich. He's been teaching me some stuff here for the bare knuckle. Yeah, I got a bunch of good guys I get in and spar with. So
Good. That's cool. That's cool.
So,
I mean,
Tony just
Arizona is a high
messaged
spot.
me.
No, I'll say Arizona is a hot spot of fighters. We got a lot of talent out here.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tony Lopez just messaged me, and he having problems getting on because he only had 2% left on his phone.
Ah.
I know that feeling. That's why I'm
So
watching my phone right now too. I'm still trying to figure out why I can't see nobody. I can't even see myself.
Yeah.
yeah, Tony Lopez is a cool guy. I've seen him fight a few times. He fights heavyweight bare knuckle, so you'll be seeing him around a lot.
Yeah, I've actually seen Tony fight quite a few times actually.
Yeah.
Especially out here, he's fought quite a bit of times out here in Arizona.
Yeah. I think he's a heavyweight MMA champion down there.
Yep. Yeah, he's fought quite a bit.
A lot. So, David,
Yeah.
as you're training going right now,
What's that?
what's your main goal right now to focus on to get ready for that first match when it's ready to go?
My cardio. That's always been my lacking point in fights is my cardio. So that's where I've been trying to focus mainly on is my cardio.
Because
I mean, five rounds of 2 minutes. I mean, yeah, I can do it all day long, but I want to be able to do more. So, you know.
That's good.
but why would be the reason you like in your cardio? You don't like it, or
No, it's just sometimes I'll slack on it. You know, I won't even
gotcha.
lie. Sometimes I'll slack on the
Yeah.
cardio. We all
Yeah.
we've all been there, but yeah, I mean,
I've been there.
that's kind of been like I said, my main thing. Like when I brought it up to Daniel Madrid over there, he was like, we already know you can fight, but let's just get your cardio up. Let's get your cardio up.
Right.
So yeah, that's kind of my main focus. Like I said, the cardio and just being really precise with my punches.
Right.
I feel if I'm more precise, I have more power. I just got to know where the knuckles are hitting, man. I mean, I'm ready for it. Just
Yeah. Me too.
I'm just ready. I'm ready to sign it. I'm ready to sign this contract and show everybody that this is my sport, man. Out of all the boxing, kickboxing, and MMA fights I've done, boxing is my number one. I mean, I love boxing, and to be able to go into it doing bare knuckle is, I don't know. I think it's my calling, honestly. I think it's where I belong.
Yeah. I mean, I used to fight in the street all the time in the Bronx and in Puerto Rico, and that was bare knuckle back then,
Pretty much. I
mean, then now it just is a bonus to get paid and not get in trouble.
Pretty much. That's how it was. That's how it was for me growing up, pretty much too.
Yeah. Yeah.
I got picked on a lot. But when I was growing up, eventually I just started fighting, and that just kept on going.
Right.
I moved out to California when I was like 15, 16 years old, and man, I can't even tell you how many fights I got in out there. It was just ridiculous.
I believe you.
That's why I started fighting the whole time. I started going. I started originally training over at Team Quest, Dan Henderson's gym, back when I was 16. So
I know Team Quest. Yep.
Yeah. So, and then from there, it just kind of took off.
That's good. That's why I mean. You come from a good background. I mean, at least you actually went to legit gyms. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you got that exposure. So that's good. That's very good.
Most definitely. Yeah, my boxing gym, we came up, we started in a garage, man, just a bunch, like 5-6 of us doing, matter of fact, we started doing Dave Feldman's it was called Bad Boy Boxing Tournament. You do 3 fights in one night, and,
Right.
you win $500 and a belt, and,
Right.
did quite a bit of those too. And that's how my boxing gym, we came up, we started beating all kinds of people and all kinds of, big name gyms, and, now, my boxing coach is well known, we're well known. And I'm still trying to get there. I mean, for the most part, I'm getting there. I'm getting my name up there. But
yeah. Well, I mean, it won't take you long. I mean, you got the hunger. You're still young. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you will get there.
Hey, I'm 32 years old. I'm getting up there. but
Man,
I'm still in my
that.
prime. I'm in my prime. I'm in my
Yeah,
prime.
exactly. You still a baby, man. I wish I was 32. Get out of here.
Yeah, and Tony Lopez is 47. So you can fight
Yeah.
until you're 50, man.
Yeah,
Well,
and I'm
look
still
at Shannon Ridge.
right.
Look at Shannon Ridge, man. He's still going, dude. I give that dude all
Yeah,
the respect in the world. You
yeah.
know.
No, it's like what I told the commissioners because I told the commissioners that I want to go back, and they were like, "Are you crazy?" I said, "Listen, as long as I'm healthy and I have no injuries or nothing to stop me from fighting, why should I should not be fighting? You see what I'm saying? As long as I
Yeah.
pass that physical, there should be no reason. I was took care of myself. You know what I'm saying? I don't smoke, I don't drink, never use any type of drugs. So I know not everybody's like me, but like sometimes my age it's true what they say. It's only a number. You know what I'm saying? So and fighting's no different.
No, that's the truth. That is
So,
the truth.
what is, before I get off the show here, what is it like to, you two are going to be teammates? So, you guys are going to be working together. So, once you guys
Hey, I
get
Certainly.
mean,
going,
if you're
Uh,
ever down, in
uh,
Arizona, hit me up. You know,
Yeah, yeah, I hope
or
so. I mean, Carlos already know that soon later, I want you guys to come to my gym and we all could work together. Whether, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I'm open to that type of CNC management camp, and you guys can come in, train, whatever, beat each other up, and get ready for a fight. I'm more open to that. So you guys are all welcome.
that's cool. I appreciate it. Same here. I don't have a home spot for everybody yet, but I'm working on it.
Well, me and my partner Thunder, because I remember, well, he's still doing it. Hawaii Favor in California, we had his own training camp. He has a house where the fighters also live in the house. You know what I'm
Nice.
saying? So they come to not only train with him, but they stay with him too. So we try to do the same thing like that here. Not only to have our own gym, but we're gonna get a house, and that's gonna be the house where guys can come in and stay with us for have a training camp. You guys could stay with us and don't worry about paying rent or bullshit or traveling. You guys could just come, train, and do your thing.
Shit, that'd be pretty cool.
That would be pretty cool. So I mean, me and my
Yeah.
partner Thunder, we actually taking care of that. We got the gym now, and he was actually the one who came with the idea. I said, Cruz, why don't we just get a house and convert it to a training camp for guys to stay there? I'm like, you know what? That's a great idea because not a lot of people do that, and a lot of guys,
Not at all.
don't have, not a lot of guys got the money to travel all the time to different camps. You know what I'm saying? That's expensive. You know what I'm saying? So if we could do that, make it easy for the fighters to come, stay with us, and train. Yeah, why not? Let's do it. So we're working on it.
That'd be cool, man. That would be. I'm in.
Yeah, I want you guys in. A team is a team, man.
That's cool. Well, yeah, keep me
all
updated
right.
on that.
All right, David. Is there anybody you'd like to give a shout out to? Your sponsors,
Hey, I'm still getting some
uh,
sponsors out there. I'm open for suggestions also, but yeah, I'll give a big thanks to my boy Dave. He's been working with me a lot on the mitts and stuff. My coach Tommy Martin, Shannon Rich. They pretty much been my main go. Legion MMA. We pretty much all work together. So
sounds good. You keep
glad I'm glad.
training, man. I'll come out your gym sometime in a couple weeks. I know you're in Glendale, right?
Yeah, I'm Phoenix, pretty much North
Uh,
Phoenix.
I'm not too far from you, so what I could do is I'll come to your gym or something. We could do like live, sit down, talk.
Yeah, just keep me
When you got
posted.
an upcoming. I'll
Yep.
do that. Thank you for being on the Full Broadcast
Hey,
Show.
thanks for having me, man. I appreciate it very much.
Thanks for joining
All
us,
right,
David.
keep
Man.
moving.
It's a
Yeah, no
pleasure to
problem.
meet you, buddy.
Yeah, you too. So I look forward to meeting you guys all in person too.
Yes, sir.
So, all right, fellas.
Take care, man.
All right. All right. Well, that was two great guys we had on our show.
Oh my God, that was great.
Tony Lopez was trying to get back on. I guess 2% of the phone ain't working for him.
Yeah, yeah, but I mean, we still had him, so it was good, man.
It was
Eh,
Tony Lopez. I got a lot of respect for. He's been in the fighting business for a long time, and when I met him, he had that attitude. Like once you get in that ring, he's ready to go from time that bell
Right.
rings till he drops somebody. So
Man, you see him. You see him. He talks well. He's very humble. He's still hungry because a lot of guys when they're in the sport for that long, they're not really, they do it for the money, but they're not really that hungry. You could tell that even at his level, he still want it. And that's very rare. So you could tell the way he talks and everything. He appreciate where he's at. He's a humble guy. He's a nice guy, and he's definitely going to be somebody to mess with.
yeah, that's something I was gonna ask him before he got booted off, because in bare knuckle fighting and like MMA fighting, he could like mentor like younger fighters that are ready to get in the ring. He could give
Right.
them that attitude what they need to fight in the ring. You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
Yeah. I mean, a little advice from a professional or somebody with experience goes a long way, man. You know what I'm saying? If you got somebody in your corner as a friend or a coach or whatever to give you some advice to these guys coming up, I mean, it goes a long way. You know what I'm saying? That's priceless.
Yeah, I really think bare knuckle is going to be the future of the sports. It's going to take over UFC.
Yeah, I think so too because I mean now UFC has been around for 20 plus years. You know what I'm saying, and it's not getting better. You know what I'm saying. A lot of the fights getting boring. Same thing all the time. Every time you see the guys fighting, they fight the same way. They're very predictable. So yeah, I think bare knuckle is gonna be the future. Comeback sports. You know what I'm saying. And I can't wait either. I can't wait whether I'm there as a fighter, as a coach, as a trainer, as an advisor. I am going to be part of it. You know what I'm saying? I love it. I love the guys. I love all the management, the way they are, very professional, down to earth, very humble. And it's great for the sport too, man.
Right. Also, I'm not sure if you heard of this name, Travis Thompson. I'm not sure if he's with your team or not. He's
Uh,
fighting bare knuckle.
right. My
Uh,
team, our team is so big that, I
I
got to
can't
catch
be.
up with I got to catch
Uh,
up with my own team. It's like, oh man, but yeah, we be talking with Carlos back and forth, and says I'm the one with the gym, and said, listen, you guys are welcome to come and train with me and train all together. So I'm open to that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, a team is a team. I don't like to. I understand a lot of people can travel. Like when I was in New York, GSP would come all the way from Canada to train at Hansel Gracie. That's rare. And then you got Frankie Edgar coming from all the way from New Jersey. You got Chris Weidman coming all the way from New Jersey. You got all these guys coming from different states. But not everybody have the money like that. Not everybody got the money. Not everybody got what I'm saying. So it's cool to have not just a gym, but a training camp where people could stay, like my partner Thunder was saying, and you guys could live there for a couple of weeks, get prepared for a fight, and don't worry about traveling and money and stuff like that. So hopefully in the future, I will let you guys go know that it's a go, and you guys could, you're welcome.
all right. So before I get ready to go, Travis Thompson is from Pennsylvania, I believe. He wants to know the name of your gym.
Tiger Thunder MMA, and you could look
All
all
right,
my
there we go. You got
social.
that, Travis?
Yeah, and you could look any of my social media platform, Tiger MMA, and it's everywhere. Whether it's Twitter, Facebook, and you can see videos, you can see you know interviews, you see the gym. I mean, so
That's good. So, Anthony, we got a special guest Tuesday. He's a bare
nice,
knuckle fighter, and I know you heard all about him. His name it starts with Joey, and I'll let you figure out the other one.
Joey. Oh my God, I'm bad with names.
Starts
Joey,
with an
Joey.
A. His last name, Joey Angelo.
Joey Angelo. Yes, that sounds familiar.
Yep. So he's going to be on my show Tuesday. I think
Tuesday.
he's got a fight. Yeah,
Uh,
Tuesday. So I'm gonna do posters and stuff for that. And
nice, nice.
and I'm trying to get Helen on my show, but she's having a lot of difficulties right now. She's frustrated because they don't know when fights are going on right now and stuff. So
Yeah.
so Travis wants to know when do I come on? Oh, he's asking me. So hey, I'm sorry, Travis. I'll tell you what, Travis. Since I only got Joey on my show Tuesday, I could bring you on Tuesday night with Joey. If that sounds fair enough, I'll start making posters for you.
Yep.
All right, so I got two there, so I have to do Thursday. So before we leave
Welcome
off
to
this
the show.
so before I get off the show here, I'm gonna announce my sponsors. So you guys ready for this? I'd like to thank my sponsor, D&D Bates, JB Handy, Pro Services, and Quit Bitchin' Collision. My new sponsor, go see the website up on screen, www.quitbitchin.com. They got some masks, they got shirts, they got some stuff you guys could wear. Just go to that website, type in Fuller, Fuller, all capitals. You get 15% off at the end of your transaction. So I appreciate them helping me out. It's a big, great deal for me. And my co-host here, Anthony, the Tiger Cruz. Great having you. I'll see you Tuesday, and make sure you tune in because I got a lot more exciting fighters coming on my show.
Got a lot to go.
That's right.
Don't
baby.
miss it, guys. Don't miss it.
All right. Thank you for watching a Fuller Broadcast Show, 24/7 Sports News, live interviews. Peace out. Have a good night.